Okay, so I've been asked about advice I'd give to people in regards to using graphics tablets, and I'm better at showing people how to do things than actually explaining them, so I figured I'd put this little video together and hope it makes things a little bit easier to understand. Keep in mind though that this is just what stuff has worked for me personally. Everyone has their own way of doing things, and this is mine. If this stuff doesn't work for you, well, I tried. Anyway, let's get into it. One of the things I frequently suggest when people ask me for advice with drawing with a tablet is to just get into the habit of doing quick pen strokes like this. It stops your lines looking wobbly and it helps drawings flow a little more so they look less stiff. For bigger lines, I tend to move my entire arm instead of just my wrist. If you use Paint Tool Sci, like I do, the program has an inbuilt stabiliser tool, so don't be afraid to make use of that too. Because of the way I'm used to drawing, I have it on fairly low, but you don't have to be afraid to mess around with it, just keep trying different settings until you find something you like. In order to get used to doing this, and just anything with your tablet, I suggest getting to the habit of doing warm-up doodles. I do these every time I start using my tablet to help me draw a little more confidently. You can basically do anything. You can scribble, colour something in, draw weird monster things. The important thing is to just not think about it too hard. Don't get caught up in little details or try to make it look nice and presentable. The whole point of it is to just help you loosen up a little bit. You can have a little bit of fun with it as well, like how I do in my stupid draw something with my eyes closed and then try to interpret the results thing. This pretty much goes without saying, but the more you use the tablet, the more confidence you'll get with it, and after a while it just becomes second nature. I've had my tablet for about 5 years now, and I'd say it took a good 2-ish years to properly get the hang of using it. Also, I just want to say, don't feel bad if you're not able to draw with it every day, or if you go long periods where you don't use it at all. I've gone through that, and while it used to make me feel bad, I learned that sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's good to unlearn muscle memory and start afresh. It stops your art from stagnating, and it's probably the reason my art style is really inconsistent. Whoops! But anyways, another bit of advice I'd give is basically just experiment. Try out different brushes, mess around with the settings, find something you like. You might find some brushes are easier to draw with than others. I used to use the crayon tool for my line art, then I realised using the binary tool gave me a more flowy result. I don't know, I just found it easier to draw with. In the past few months I've taken to using a modified marker brush because it gives me nice varied lines, it's good for sketching, and it's also just really easy for me to use. Another thing, don't get discouraged if it takes you a while to draw things. The only reason I draw as fast as I do is because I've been drawing for more or less 20 years now, and I'm used to my tablet. When I first got the thing, I drew painfully slowly, and everything I drew was tiny. It just takes practice and understanding that there's always room for improvement. Hell, just look at me. I've been drawing since I could hold a pencil, and I still struggle with hands and legs and backgrounds and not drawing everyone facing the right from this same frickin' angle. Anyway, that's all I can think of for right now. If you have any further questions or I missed something out or anything like that, just let me know and I'll try my best to answer them. I hope this helped out at least a little bit, and I shall leave you with this waving dinosaur thing.